What do you think of when you hear ramen? If you travel and enjoy Asian cuisines, you'll probably think of this. But if you don't eat Asian cuisines as much, you might think of this package of deliciousness. How did this ramen become this ramen for so many people? For clarity's sakes, we're gonna refer to this as ramen and this as either instant ramen or instant noodles. Ramen is Asian in origin. In Japan, it'll sound like ramen. In Korea, ramyeon. In Mandarin, ramyeon. Direct translations would be pulled noodles because, well, the noodles, they're pulled. Ramen refers to the way the noodles are made, so it can be paired with soup or no soup. Or in the case of instant noodles, it is cooked, fried, and dried. Let's start from the beginning. The invention of instant noodles is mostly credited to Momofuku Ando. Yes, Momofuku. The culinary brand of Chef David Chang was partially named after the inventor of the instant noodles. He also picked it because it sounds like mother. The after effects of World War II were the driving force for Ando to develop instant noodles. Ando wanted to find a way to make a food that could help feed the Japanese people. He was inspired when he saw his wife frying tempura and decided to use the same technique for noodles. Now, some people might be asking, why are we talking about a Japanese person on this Taiwan channel? Well, Momofuku Ando is actually Taiwanese Japanese, in the sense that he was ethnically Taiwanese, or more specifically Hokkien, and was born in Taiwan when it was a Japanese colony. His birth name is Go Pak Ho. Like many inventions throughout history, there are some rival claims as to who the real inventor of instant noodles was. There was a patent filed months before Ando that described techniques to dry noodles that allowed them to be stored for a long time. The applicant was a Taiwanese man named Zhang Guowen. He was studying in Japan when he was nostalgic for ji si mian, or chicken thin noodles back home. It's like chicken flavored angel hair pasta. Ando bought his patent from Chang. You could also say that's kind of like a Thomas Edison situation. You know how Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb, actually someone else did, but Edison made it better, financed it, and marketed the heck out of it? While not credited as the inventor of the instant noodle, Zhang Guowen told his son that Momofuku Ando was a much better businessman and was able to take the product much further. Regardless of who the real inventor was, it was Taiwan inspired and invented by Taiwanese. While marketing his instant noodles to the rest of Asia wasn't as hard because cuisine and culture across Asia was quite similar, when he tried to enter the US market, he hit a snag. Americans didn't have a habit of eating noodles because their main carb intake was through potatoes and bread. In addition, Americans used plates to eat instead of bowls. To tackle this problem, Ando saw that instant coffee in styrofoam cups was on the rise, so he decided to place his noodles in a styrofoam cup with all the noodles and flavor powder already in there. All you needed was to add hot water. But Americans did not have a habit of boiling water, so the instructions on these cup noodles would say to add water and put it in the microwave for 3 to 5 minutes. The last thing he did was shorten the noodles to make them easier to eat with forks. Nowadays, instant noodles are seen all over the world, cooked in different ways. Some people add eggs and garlic powder, some add puddings. Honestly, it's pretty good when you add a slice of cheese. What's your favorite instant noodle? Leave it in the comments. Actually, tell me the wackiest flavor you've seen before. Did you know that in Korea, if you say, hey, wanna come over to my place to eat some ramyeon? It's actually the same as, wanna come over and Netflix and chill?